What's up, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the MD Investor, the channel where we talk personal finance, increasing our financial IQ, teaching our children so we can break the cycle of generational poverty. Appreciate a subscription. Let your friends and family know. Today's episode is going to be, does working hard make you rich? Does working hard make you rich? And I mention this question because a lot of us have been raised with a concept that hard work makes you rich. Hard work pays off. And a lot of social credit is given. Oh, he's a hardworking brother. That's a hardworking brother right there, man. And I say that not in a joking way, but we've been fed this romantic notion that if we work hard, the outcome is going to be positive. If we work hard, the outcome is going to be positive. And by positive, I mean we're going to be rich. We're going to be financially independent. We're going to be well off. We're going to be good. We're going to be solid. But is that what we see in actuality? And by working hard, I mean just arduous job. You know, the person who's working 12-hour shift at the nurse's aide, or the person who's working overtime, as a security guard, or many other jobs where they're working hard, whether the landscaper, construction worker, they're working hard, either physically demanding job or many hours, right? 60, 70, 80 hours a week, 6 days a week. They're working hard, and they've been fed this notion. And I know a lot of times they're working hard. A lot of times it's really just to keep the lights on. Sometimes also it's to buy luxuries, which they shouldn't be. That's another story for another video. But they're working hard, and the thing, get the process of working hard, getting a punch in the clock, going in. Every day you see them, they're either working, they're sleeping, they're working, they're sleeping, or they're sleep working. That alone, the universe, God, is going to orchestrate it so everything works out for them in the end. But is that what we see? Is that what we see? When we look at the people in the world that have created the most wealth, people with the most money, people who make the most money, do they really work hard? The people that make the most money in this world, does Elon Musk work harder than the truck driver? Does Elon Musk work harder than the home attendant? Of course not. So it's the people that are singers, performers, athletes, people who are inventors, people who are CEOs, right? Those are people that really make the most, have the most wealth. I mean, we can understand that. And the people who are clocking in 16 hours a day, whether it's driving a taxi or Uber or home attendant, whatever, they are not the people. They have very little to show for what they do in terms of the effort they put into it. So don't confuse effort with outcome. A lot of times we do that. Look at all the work, hard work, 80 hours. I barely have time to eat, but nothing. It's nothing to show for it. And then you have the people who are running the hedge fund, stockbrokers, and the people who are getting investor money, making all the money. Right? I believe it's the top 1% in the US owns about 80% of the wealth. So you don't see where working hard directly equates with creating wealth or being rich. You can't just work hard. You need some type of lever. I believe it was Archimedes that said, give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum to put it, and I can move the world. I love that phrase because it lets us know that he knew that his strength on its own is limited. And we have to realize that as well. No matter how physically strong you are, your strength will wane down. You'll get older, you'll get sick, you'll get tired, your body will break down, and you would not be able to create the strength, and you won't have the strength to do the work to create the money that you need. If the only way you get money is by using your strength, whether it's your brain, your hands, or your back, and that's the only way you get money, eventually that will wane down. It was Warren Buffett that said, if you don't find a way to earn money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I love that. If you don't find a way to earn money while you sleep, you'll work until you die, meaning you have to find a way to earn passive income. Something that can be scaled, something that can be leveraged. Because you can scale, I own 10 shares, now I own 100 shares, and I'm getting 10 times the return or 10 times the dividend. But you can't scale. I go to work, I get paid. I don't go to work, I don't get paid. Because I'm only one person. I could only be here. If I'm here at this job, I can't be on my other job. And there's a limited number of hours that we have. All of us have the same number of hours. So you see that you need a vehicle. We need a vehicle in which to grow our money. And that's what's so sad. Because I've seen so many people I've known, people in my family, that have worked so tremendously hard. I mean, working physically, demanding, physically, physically grueling work, and the return just wasn't there because they didn't learn that their capital that they earned from their active income had to be leveraged. It had to be leveraged to be multiplied. They didn't learn that. They thought that I work, I get paid once, and then I put it here in the savings account. And it's sad because the savings account was not the vehicle to out earn inflation. If inflation is 2% and the savings account is 0.001%, your money is losing value every year. They did not learn that. And unfortunately, that lesson is still not being taught to the masses of people who are out there thinking that I just need to go work harder. I just need to get more hours. I need to get more hours. No. Okay? You need to learn to earn income while you're sleeping. You need to you need to learn how to increase your value. So you can demand a higher hourly rate or a higher salary. So you have to increase your training, your certification, your expertise, your value to the market, the leverage we need. Like Archimedes said, where you can move mountains as it would seem, business or investing. When you invest in a business like you see a Shark Tank, the sharks are taking their capital and investing, and they say, okay, I'll give you $100,000 for 15% of your business. Yeah, the shark might give them a little expertise, but they're not going to be there round the clock. The entrepreneur and their team is the ones going to be there round the clock, working, earning, increasing value to the marketplace, getting more customers, increasing their profit, and the sharks put a little money up front, and that's how they make, and that's how their money is going to earn more money, more return. We didn't learn that. The other thing you could do is invest. As an investor, whether it's in a growth stock or a growth ETF or in a dividend paying stock, your money is there, but you're not there. You can be there over here learning something to increase your value. You can be over there working another job, but your money is over here earning a return for you. So the question, does hard work make you rich? Hard work by itself will not make you rich. It can make you exhausted. It can make you frustrated. It can make you tired. It can make you very grumpy. It can make you angry when you realize there is another way. And that's why you're watching the MD Investor. If you're getting value, give me a subscription. Send this video to family and friends that you know need to hear this content. So by itself, hard work will not make you rich. But if you take the money from your hard work, find a vehicle, an investment a business and put that money into it, put it into a S&P 500 ETF every week, every month, put that money there. Let that money grow and compound for you because you don't have to be there, right? You earn the money once and you put it in the S&P 500, and now that money will pay you indefinitely. Imagine if you had put money you have earned from 1985, 1990, 1995, 2000, 2005, 2010, and you were just putting that money there 10% every year. Woo! Do you know how much money you have right now? Hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars. But we can't go back. But we can definitely learn from our mistakes because we can't go back. So, will working hard make you rich? Not by itself. We need a vehicle in which to put our money that we earn from working hard, and then let that vehicle grow, and we get the profits and the dividends and the growth. So, we want to work smarter, not harder. We want to work smarter, not harder. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to take action. Open a brokerage account. Put $100 in there. Link your checking account. Make it automatic. Whether the 1st or the 15th or whatever date you pick, put another $100 in there. Put another $100 in there. Put another $100 in there. Market is up or down, put another $100 in there. Because if the market is up, you put 100, you get less shares. But if the market is down, that same $100 will give you more shares. That's called DCA, dollar cost averaging. That way you don't have the time, right? So if you're putting the same amount of money on a regular basis, it's called dollar cost averaging. When the market is up, you'll get freer share, but when the market is down, you will get more share. And that way you won't have the time. When do I buy? When do I buy? I buy all the time. So work smarter, not harder. Teach your children. Take action. So definitely leave a subscription, a comment, send the content to a friend that you know need to hear this. And by increasing your financial IQ, you can then teach your children so we can break the cycle of generational poverty. Until next time, continue to command your money to grow. MD Investor out.